Welcome to 60 Seconds with the Allen Firm. Today I'm super honored to speak with Dr. Jeff Moore, MD. So Dr. Moore, you're in the field of internal medicine, as everybody around here knows you, and you've been at the clinic for over 30 years. We were just laughing beforehand, so I was a little guy coming to the clinic when you were there starting it. And then you are currently the Erath County Health Officer as well. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining me, and let me ask you a few questions. And this might come as a big shock, but I'm not going to ask you any questions about COVID-19, if that's okay.
Oh, God, that makes me feel good already.
Okay, good. Well, first question is really, what do you enjoy most about the practice of medicine?
Well, first of all, Stephenville has been the most friendly town you can imagine. They were very welcoming from the very start, and I cherish the relationships, actual friendships that I've developed over the years, taking care of people, and that's become a multi-generational thing. I've sort of like teachers, I guess, that have taught like children, grandchildren, and I've had 3 generations that I've been involved with in some families. So the interactions with the family, I enjoy it. When I was at the hospital, I don't go to the hospital anymore, but back in the hospital, especially when I would enter a room and see like the relief on a family's face that I was there, that always made me feel good. And being close to families, especially in times like, internal medicine, a lot of times is like end of life care, as opposed to like maybe pediatrics or family practice where it has more of a range. But being involved with the families during very important parts of their life. And then also, I really like when people call me doc, kind of as an endearing term. I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's great. Doc, well, I'll ask you the second question is really like, is there anything like a patient could do or stop doing that would really make not only your practice, but just the practice of medicine, a doctor's practice, just better? And that's a big kind of general question, but is there anything that jumps off the top of your mind?
Well, the thing in my life that makes it better, what's kind of a drag about medicine is like for most hours of the day, you hear like sad things and stories of misery and complaints, and then you have all the paperwork that you get sent, forms and pre-authorizations, and it kind of is burdensome and heavy. Occasionally, a patient will send me like, I love getting postcards, like when they're on vacation, or thank you notes, or I really sometimes when I'm feeling down, always seems like somebody will say, "Well, our Sunday school class was praying for you today," and stuff like that just lifts me up. So I think to your doctor to occasionally send him some word of uplifting thanks, or like, when you get a phone call and it's not a request to do something, somebody just checking to see how you're doing. That's what makes me feel better.
Well, that's great advice, and that really may kind of answer the third question I have for you as well.
Oh, and also bring your medicine list when you come to the doctor.
Okay, good. No, that's helpful. That's practical.
Bring a list and make sure it's up to date.
Okay. No, that's good. We need to know that. So, I mean, yeah, some stuff that would seem like common sense, like, us on the other side, just it's not. So, and you might have answered my third question, but just, is that the really kind of the most practical way the community could come alongside physicians and medical personnel right now and just help them?
I think so. I think there's a couple of ways. One would be to support your local doctor. Sometimes it seems like recently we've had a lot of doctors retire or move away, and so there's openings where we've enjoyed different specialties in the past we don't have now. I know that's a hardship on everybody, but still to support the guys that are still here, to let them know that we're happy as a town to have the doctors we have. And then when we're recruiting doctors, I think it's helpful when sometimes we'll have events where people from the town might be able to meet with them, to give them that good Stephenville welcome and try to entice them, because there's a lot of things about living in larger towns that are attractive to folks, but I don't think they compare to the enjoyment of growing up in a town like Stephenville. But
Yeah.
these guys don't know that. They have to meet folks when they come in.
Yeah. Well, that's great advice. Well, Dr. Morrell, I'm going to honor your time, and I'm just grateful. I just wanted to tell you thank you, and on behalf of us and our community, thank you, and then for all the medical people in that community and the personnel. So what a huge blessing all of y'all have been to us over the past year, which has been really a tough year, and even more for y'all. So thank you. We can't thank you enough. So thank you for your time today, Dr. Moore.
Well, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Have a great day.